Hi, my name is Jay Hodney. I'm Caeden's father, and together we're going to show you how I make pens in my pen shop. We'll cover a little bit about safety, we'll go through the equipment that's used to make the pens, and then do a demonstration together how we can make a pen. Okay, one of the first things that we have to be aware of is safety in the workshop. That's why I wear safety glasses, and when we're turning pens, we're cutting material off of a blank, and that throws a lot of dust and particulates into the air, and these are not good for us to breathe. So we have a variety of air cleaning systems. We've got this air filtration system up here, and then this big filter down here. This is plumbed, and these hoses connect to the various pieces of equipment so they can suck away the dust and the chips right away. And then here's another smaller air filter. There's all kinds of materials that can be used to make the various pens and other items. These here are acrylics, both domestic hardwoods and exotic hardwoods. So I lay the brass tube on the blank, and then I mark where I'm going to cut. So we have the marks on the blank, and then I'll cut the blank on those marks. So now we're going to cut the blank on the marks I made. Okay. Now we have our two blanks cut to the right length. Okay, now we're going to drill a hole through each blank, and we use the drill press, and the diameter of the bit determines the size of the hole as based on the kit instructions. So here we go. Okay, so we finished drilling one of the blanks. You can see there's a nice hole straight down the center of the blank. Okay, now we're going to glue the brass tube into the end of the blank. And I roughed up the brass tubes first with a piece of sandpaper, and that lets the glue stick to the tube and to the blank a little bit better. So now we're ready to actually turn the blank on the lathe. The tubes appear to be dried okay. We squared the ends, and now when I turn the lathe on, this is going to spin, and then I'll hold a wood chisel up against those spinning blocks, and I'll begin to chisel or turn the blanks down to the desired width or diameter. Okay, so now I'm moving the chisel up against the blanks, starting to take the edges of the blanks off. Eventually I'll work the blanks down to the diameter of the bushings. Okay, so now I'm going to do the sanding to get the final diameter of the pen blanks. So by applying pressure, the polishing compound warms up and polishes the blanks to a very high gloss, very nice high finish. Okay, so we finished polishing. It's hard to tell, but the blank is nice and nicely finished. Now the next step is to put the pen together. So now I'm starting to press the various components of the pen into the barrels using a vise. So here's the finished cigar pen, made out of a black acrylic with a white thread through it. All done, ready to go, ready to be used.